The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Bad shot selection right there. Not a smart play. A clever pass. Fires one off. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Create space with the crossover. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That was not a good chance. Brown with a well-timed pick. Drains the three-pointer. A good look for three. Leonard, what a beautiful three. Rises up. Brown with an effortless dunk. With the big rejection. Pump fakes. An open mid-range. Brown sinks the basket. Pulls up from mid-range. Shot is good. They can seal the deal right here. Some tight defense here. Tom sends it away. Blows by the D. Open look. And that concludes our game. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. The defender cannot keep up. Knocks it down. Driving for a layup, curve. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Forced the opponent to stop. Gets a good look. Durant hits it. Oh my goodness, what a move. Just takes the ball away. Launches a quick shot. They're struggling on the offensive end. Elevates. Oh, what a shocking miss. No hesitation for that shot. 3 points off the board. Paul reads it perfectly. Wide open for a three. The shot bounces off the rim. Gasol running the pick and roll. Quickly takes it to the rim. Curve makes an easy basket. Creates space with a step back. Paul secures the 2-pointer. The defender is shaking off on that one. Gasol sets a solid screen. Going for the dunk. Gasol with a jaw-dropping dunk. That's a quick release. Nice D on that play. Paul makes a pass, fires one off. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Kind of forced that one, and that's it. The game is over. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Attacking the basket. Here's, lays it in. Now that's too easy. Gasol setting a screen, knocks down the three. A big basket. They got the lead. Create space with the crossover. Oh my goodness, what a move. A close range shot, missed it. Gasol setting the pick with the rack attack. The defender cannot keep up. James setting the pick. Now he's coming in strong to the paint. Cannot shake off the defender. Fading from mid-range. Knocks it down. Drive. Pure dominance on display right there. Gasol running the pick and roll. A wide open shot. Plus, hits it. Just denies the shot. That's some solid defense. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Giannis scores with a dunk. Great defense. Shoots a fader. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Giannis sets a solid screen. That's to be expected. Blows by the D. The defender is shaking off on that one. And that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. with the posterizer. A clever fake. Excellent pass. Step back and pops. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. That player gives them the lead. The defender cannot keep up. Gasol setting a screen, pulls up from mid-range, sinks the basket. Another lead change in this heated game. Fakes the shot. Elevates. Giannis just casually drops it in, and they take the lead. Create space with the crossover. Westbrook throws the hammer down. That player gives them the lead. Open look. Shot is good. They pulled one back. Fakes it, didn't shoot. The defender is shaking off on that one. Gasol with a well-timed pick. Gets a good look, secures the two-pointer. They got the lead. What a game! That's a nice dish. Oh my goodness, what a move. A step back shot, knocks it down, and they're back on top. Sets a solid screen. A clever fake with a hard strip. Flash snatches home. Blows by the D, fires away. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Giannis on the drive. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. The defender is shaking off on that one. A wide open three. That's just way too easy. Up, an explosive finish at the rim. A fadeaway jumper. What a beautiful three. To the paint with the heavy slam. An open three on the way, drains the three-pointer. Wide open for a three. Whew. Missed an opportunity with a big-time block. Not much time left now. Gasol hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A chance to end the game. Out for the dunk. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Step back and pops. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Gasol running the pick and roll. Goes for a fadeaway. Sinks the basket. Setting the pick. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. What an incredible assist. Create space with a step back. Shot is good. Go hit the block. A step back shot. Secures the two-pointer. Fakes the shot. Launches on top of defense. Defense was all over. Create space with a step back. Some tough luck there on the three. A step back shot. 3 points off the board. A wide open three. No good from the three-point line. To the paint. And this one is in the books. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Fading from mid-range, a forced shot and missed. Elevates, Jared Jackson Jr. scores with a dunk. With a well-timed pick. No hesitation for that shot. The touch isn't quite there today. Setting a screen, launches a quick shot. Some tough luck there on the three. Shot clock, that's a clean block with a well-timed pick. A failed drive attempt. Create space with the crossover. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pump fakes. The defender cannot keep up. George hits it. The game is tied. Gasol setting the pick. Such a smart pass from Doncic. That's a quick release. Jared Jackson Jr. knocks down the three. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Pump fakes. A wide open shot. Missed it. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. Blows by the D. Time is running out. Gasol throws the hammer down. A failed drive attempt. Create space with the crossover. A clever fake. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Fakes the shot. Shoots from right under the rim. Shot clock winding down. And B puts it up and in. That's some solid defense. Doncic finds the open man. Cannot shake off the defender. Blows by the D. No hesitation for that shot. Shot clock about to expire. Jaren Jackson Jr. That's just way too easy. Pump fakes. An open mid-range. George secures the two-pointer. A chance to end the game. Rises up, and that concludes our game.